Alright, Grinder. How are you doing today? Hope all is well. I am Hazard and this is Gems of War. So here we have new March Mythic RES from Kaziel. Troop type is Construct. And I did some quick testing with this troop and RES doesn't impress me too much. The spell damage can be very heavy, but it seems like more of a PvP troop to me. And as we are doing some exploring here, we have to try something different than just trying to get that maximum spell damage out of his spell cast. So I start to think maybe armor ripping is the way to go with RES. And well, you know, if you're going to rip some armor, what is the best weapon or troop for it? Well, obviously it's Rope Dart. So here we have a base of a deck for good old thrall bashing. So what the idea really is, this is actually for high-end players who can bash around with thrall without too much of an effort. So basically you just bash around with thrall, rip the armor with Rope Dart, and as Rope Dart also deals some additional damage, your RES will be very close to the kill range, even if it deals the very minimum of damage. This troop actually got quite a big buff prior to the release. Earlier, about a week or two ago, when I look at this, the spell damage was dealing about, it was half magic, something between half magic and 4 times your magic. Now it got buffed to it will deal minimum double magic and 4 times your magic. So, you know, you're probably seen this troop already. As I'm a little bit late, I didn't have time to record yesterday. So it deals double skull damage versus stunned enemies, and it also has the stone skin trait, which reduces damage from skulls by 50%. And that last trait is absolutely nonsense. Give 4 armor to all brown allies when matching brown gems. Meh. So even though it deals the double skull damage to stunned enemies, I'm still thinking you are probably better to not slot it in the first slot, because he's your main damage dealer and you want to, you know, keep him alive. So yeah, the 4th troop can be whatever you want, you know, literally anything. I guess we could try something like, well, I like to use Graves here with Lamashtu, and here comes the Guff. Excuse me, there, that's out of the way. Just because if the board doesn't have any purple gems, at least I can convert some green gems to purple and, you know, get draw going. However, this time I'm trying something better and more interesting. Get some boom boom in the Bossest King. So let's try this first one. Any extra turns? Can't see any quickly. Get troll going. I guess we are doing this first. Yep, and as you can see, our RES is in the killing range, even with the lowest possible damage. The reason why I'm using Sun Spear is purely because troll gets a automatic extra turn if there is 13 or more red gems on the board. And as we have to bash troll a lot, we are using Sun Spear. Okay, again in the kill range. Now we could try to gamble if we hit some extra damage on Orange Asp, but well, we can. Well, let's try. Oh yeah, we got it. Nice. Rip Armor. He isn't in 100% kill range, but I think we are gonna do it. Yes, this way. Okay, this is pretty basic for end gamers if you absolutely want to try Aries. Okay, well, what about if you don't, for example, have high magic, or you know, don't have rope dart, for example. Here is another version of the armor rip. We are using Nutcracker here. Absolutely awesome name, by the way. Who eliminates all armor from an enemy and then explodes all gems of one of the enemy colors, and you know, then explode all stone blocks, which we don't usually have much on the board. Excuse me. So the idea here is, you know, again, rip the armor and do some damage with Aries. However, as Nutcracker only eliminates the armor and doesn't deal the additional damage, we are using Essence of Evil, so we can, well, first of all, it provides some survivability, and next it adds Fairy Fire. So your Aries will deal 50% more of the damage, whatever the damage happens to be. So let's try this one. Any extra turns? Yes, that's green. I'm not taking that. Take red. Nope, nope, nope. There. Rip the armor. And now would be a great time to get my Essence of Evil going, but I'm doing this. Oops, gave an extra turn. Well, no biggie. There. Oh, goddamn, that annoying frog. Well, let's try if I can kill it. No. Oh well. You go there. Eliminate the armor and generate some mana. We have enough green or brown gems here. There. Up the Fairy Fire, and now currency to kill there. Get some mana. Use EOE. Rip the armor. This is not guaranteed kill, but we are going to get the kill anyways. Because we are lucky, like always. Okay, another version. This is a trickster shot version of the armor rip. I like this one quite a lot. You know, well, it works well, and eventually your trickster shot will be dealing so heavy damage that you can kill the enemy just by using that. We are using the gold team base here with Egg Thief, who destroys magic, half magic of gems boosted by your gold, and we are using greed to get some gold. Well, you know the deal, I think. This is a little bit slow because you have to match some gems, as you don't have any quick starter here. Get the gold, get red gems, or green gems. Bash with Egg Thief. Rip the armor. Oh, let's take that. And now let's hope, and let's take that too. Now let's hope for a kill. And we didn't get one. Oh well. And again. Oh wow, that was heavy shot. We really don't need any REs here. Bash Egg Thief. Rip armor, oh wow. Trickster shot is very powerful. Okay. That kind of team there. I think I have one here. Yes, this. Oh, this is very nice. I like this one. Without doing the additional armor ripping to every enemy, you can actually use Mega War and just eliminate all armor from all enemies. And then just bash around with Aries and Osseous Tome. I'm using a lot of Elementalists in this team just because it is very good class. Do we have Mercy Line? No. Well, we're doing it anyway because there is our double match and Osseous Tome should be full from those. With Cascades. Get your troops up. One more time. There, rip the enemy. Excuse me, armor. There's Mercy alignment. Okay, this kind of team here. Not very impressed. Too much work to get that troop going. Maybe that rope dart team in the first, we could use that in the last battle. Maybe that is something I could use a little bit more, but well, I'm old and lazy. I like to use tried and tested teams when I'm grinding more. Didn't work. Do we have any Mercy alignments? No. There is Skull, maybe we could take that. Oh, this was this potion guy. Let's see how many times he's going to cast it. No, 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 no. Oh, great. One more time. There. Let's use Mega War. Maybe we find Skull. There. Or maybe these teams are just bad. That is also possible. Let's try this one more time. Get throw up. I think this is the way to go if you're going to use this troop. There. When I did my test runs, I got a Nisha token. I'm pretty sure we aren't going to get one now. Yep. Nope. That's fine. That's about it. Have a great weekend. Stay safe and peace.